Listening Fanfiction presents 12 Days by Russian Wolf 7, based on the book series Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, narrated for you by Sierra Steinbecker. 12 Days is, in the fanfiction world, what is traditionally referred to as a one-shot, meaning it is just one chapter long. However, because it is over 30,000 words long, I will be breaking it into smaller chunks. And since it just happens to follow the pattern of the 12 days of Christmas, I will be breaking it into 13 days. One chapter for the prelude and the following 12 chapters for the 12 days. Enjoy. Day 0. Come on, Harry! Ron pressed, picking up a box of truffles and examining it. It'll be great! No, Harry said firmly. No, it will not be great. It'll be humiliating and awful, and I'm not doing this. You spent the whole bloody year pining, Ron replied. I'm sick of it. Does Hermione like coconut? I know she either loves it or hates it. I just can't remember which. I have not been pining, Harry said. And she loves it. Remember macaroons last week? Ron's eyes lit up. Oh, yeah. Okay, great. That's 6 down, 6 days to go. Do you really think he's going to say no? It's 12 bloody days of Christmas. It's impossible not to be moved by that. How many days do you think I can get away with chocolates? 1, Harry replied. You ask me that every store. 1 book, 1 box of chocolates, 1 pair of earrings. 1 of each. Pick out a box of chocolates, Ron demanded. Do it now. If you don't, I'll tell them myself. In the middle of the Great Hall. Tonight. Do you want that? Do you want everyone to know? Do you want him to find out that way? Harry glared at him. You wouldn't. I absolutely would, Ron said. I told you, I'm sick to death of your whining. 12 days of Christmas. 12 anonymous days. It starts tomorrow. You're out of time to drag your heels. We're not leaving Honeydukes until you pick something. From Bloody Merlin's beard, Harry grumbled. He pulled the first thing he's off the shelf. There, okay? It's a gift. Peppermints in a tin snowman. Suppose you could do worse. Ron looked down at what he was holding and groaned. Ron, please, I'm not kidding. I'll tell everyone if you don't go through with this, he threatened. Do you understand me? Everyone. Either everyone finds out tonight or you give him 12 anonymous gifts. It's not going to stay anonymous, and you know it, Harry snapped. You and Hermione are going to gang up on me on Christmas Day and force me to tell him. Well, of course, Ron replied. Still though, tonight in front of everyone, all in 12 days, just the 2 of you. Your choice. Harry narrowed his eyes. I hate you. Fine, now start shopping. Harry and Ron were camped out in their dorm, wrapping gifts. Neville, Dean, and Seamus were hanging around, laughing at the sentimentality of it and bothering Harry relentlessly about who his gifts were for. Harry stayed silent, angrily wrapping the bloody peppermint snowman. It wasn't square! How was he supposed to get it to look decent? This is highly suspicious, Seamus said, dropping to the floor and going through all the gifts. Peppermints, fine. Chocolates, yes. A crystallized rose? Stupid but normal. All this, though? Tentacular leaves? An advanced potions book? Put the bloody melon, Harry. He rolled his eyes. Shut up, Seamus. Leave me alone. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were trying to ruin Malfoy, Seamus said. For Merlin's sake, Harry muttered. Really? Malfoy? Or Snape, Dean suggested, hopefully. They're the only 2 daft enough to enjoy potions. They're ridiculous, Harry snapped. Leave me alone. There are only 11 gifts here, Neville said suddenly. What about the other one? Harry ground his teeth together. Maybe, just maybe, I didn't want to broadcast this to the entire tower, he said. Potentially it's somewhere else, somewhere you can't see them. Ron grinned, carefully labeling a small package. Day 3. It's too obvious, he said. He'd give himself away. You all need to shut up, Harry yelled. This is none of your business. Besides, Ron's making me. He scrawled day 2 on the paper and set it aside. He moved on to day 2. A candle that came in a box. A square box. Harry relaxed a little. Dean picked up a box containing an eagle quill. Must be someone stuck up, he mused. An eagle quill? Really? Harry snatched it back. Stop it! It's not about being stuck up. It's about nice things. You're terrible at rapping, Harry, Seamus said, looking at the mangled snowman. Whoever you're trying to woo isn't going to be impressed. Harry gave up, or overreacted, it was hard to tell which. He whipped out his wand and cast Muffliato and a concealment charm. This was humiliating enough without commentary. Ron, I hate you, he mumbled, finishing with the candle and moving on to the quill. I really hate you. You won't be saying that on Christmas, Ron replied. Not when it melts in your arms. He's not going to melt, Harry said. He's going to punch me. Not after everything you've gotten him, Ron argued. Aside from being a materialistic prat, your gifts are actually decent. You'll be fine. I won't, Harry protested. This is going to be awful. You're so pessimistic, Ron said lightly. Have a little faith, would you? No.